Not yet. We're about to go, and we're live, baby.
And we're live!
All right,
It's
all right,
May
all right,
the
all right.
4th, everybody.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Happy
Oh,
Star
Dylan's
Wars
the
Day.
thumbnail's doing that thing again.
Yeah, I'll change it right now.
Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're joining us from Star Wars Santa and Star Wars Only.
Yes, sir.
Today we are celebrating May the 4th. It is Star Wars Day.
Happy May the
Hopefully
4th, everybody!
We will be joined on the show by our good friends, the HoloNet Marauders. They should be popping in here in a moment. They have the link. But yeah, everyone, it's Star Wars Day, so
Star Wars Day.
hopefully
Yeah,
the news starts to roll pretty soon here.
I know. I hope maybe we catch a
getting-
couple things.
getting a little-
I'll keep the Star Wars leak Reddit open and
Yeah.
we'll see what happens.
sir.
But
All right, thumbnail should be fixed. Not sure what's going on with that or why it does that. But yes,
Yeah,
everyone,
yeah.
happy Star Wars Day. I was not able to attend the little stream y'all guys did last night, but I'm really
yeah,
I
we
haven't
had
even
fake
talked to you
Dylan.
guys about the episode yet, so I'm pretty excited to get into that with y'all.
yeah, we can.
Uh,
We'll talk about
Hey
Bad Batch.
Aiden, hey
Ben was
Stormy,
great.
Mandy, hello, Claire, thanks for
Hello.
thanks for
Oh, yeah.
coming
Let me
on.
see if I can get the chat up. Oh, yeah, I'll split it here. I can do this.
Ben was great.
How is everybody doing? Good to see Aiden. Good to see you, buddy. Nice.
It's the gang. The gang's all here.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Oh yeah, we'll let
Yeah, I mean Dylan,
she piling in. Yeah, but Dylan,
go
what,
for it.
Yeah, just my thoughts, I guess,
Thoughts?
on the Bad Batch.
Yeah.
I
Bad
loved
Batch.
the first episode, man. I don't know if I just woke up like giddy because it's May 4th, but it was like 9 a.m. I turn on the Bad Batch. It starts with how it did with Kanan, all right, spoilers obviously with
Yeah,
Kanan.
spoilers.
Oh
Hey,
yeah,
spoilers.
okay,
I knew
yeah,
I
we'll
knew
just
instantly
get
we're about to
into
get
it.
Kanan. I'd seen his name thrown around before a little bit, and then right when I saw his master, I knew Kanan was coming in. He comes down. He says he's got 5 reinforcements.
Kanan.
Yeah. The 30-year-old
literally, yeah.
little
Oh.
boy. Yeah, that
Kanan.
was a bit that was a bit jarring. But anyways, he calls in for backups, and then 5 clones come down. And let me say, 4 episodes in season 7 of the Clone Wars, I was still not sold on the Bad Batch. This one
I'm sold
episode
now.
did it for me. I'm so
Sold.
excited to
Really?
see all
Okay,
these
good.
characters.
That's good to
Even
hear.
Wrecker, who is like still doing his Wrecker
Yeah.
stuff. Oh, Wrecker,
Wrecker was
I'm gonna
close to
wreck
my
you.
With the Lu-
favorite.
With
Wrecker
the
was
Lula,
my favorite.
right? It's called the Lula, right? The doll.
Yeah.
It's Tuca,
Yeah,
but
that was
his
cool.
name is Lula.
And he was all right. Everyone was fine. I love everything with Crosshair. Omega, I'm sold. I'm excited to get into her and learn what she's all about. I have some theories on Omega, but we can get into that
Yeah?
in a bit.
I cannot get over how much Crosshair wanted to kill that grandma.
Dude,
I can't.
Crosshair
It's
was
so
a
funny.
he had his sights
Just
on
like-
her, man.
didn't like him.
Oh, and
That's
Saw Gerrera
correct.
too. I mean, I thought that scene was a little like, I don't know. It kind of felt weird in the episode, but I think Saw
Yeah.
Gerrera, like being in it, I think we're gonna see some more of him on. Obviously, maybe not in the Bad Batch, but I am excited. Like
Bad
Saw
bitch.
Gerrera, I want to see Saw Gerrera and Enfys
Bad
Nest together,
bitch.
and I want to see them kind of create the rebellion, or at least like.
I think Enfys
Well,
Nest
I mean,
would
we
be
saw
like
Saw already. So
7
I mean, like,
right now.
No.
seems like
I,
Saw
it's true.
later.
It's true. I just mean like in the solo timeline. Like I feel like
Lunga
they
in the
could really
chat.
get
What's
into
up,
it.
Lunga?
Lunga,
The Great
yeah.
Council.
Hey,
Who I
Lunga.
believe
Yo.
is next. Who's next?
Goldman.
Yeah, Goldman's
Yes.
next. So yeah, guys, if you are tuning in, this is part of a stream marathon that we
Stream
have organized
marathon.
with Star Wars Only. So we started with Santa this morning and Only,
Yep.
and go check out those VODs
He
if
did
you
the
haven't.
Hasbro Pulse stream. Kind of went over that, and I can mention it. We can talk about it maybe if we get to it. But
Lunga, you're
little
about to
mixed feelings
trash
about it.
The Bad Batch. I was just singing its praises, so that's interesting.
Lunga.
no, don't try.
I don't know. I want to know what you got. I didn't watch the whole
Lung-
stream back, but I did.
Yeah, let
skip
us know your
around.
thoughts,
it seemed,
guys.
It seemed positive, but for you guys, Levi and Johnny, let me know. I want to know what you guys thought of the episode.
I mean, I'm still a little bit peeved
Salty?
per se about
Levi
the,
salty people.
about the intro.
Yeah.
Which
Crosshair's
if you-
new suit does look
understandable.
awesome.
So
Understandable.
if you are not familiar, it retconned the wonderful Kanan comic, which please go read. It is wonderful. But yeah, it took some liberties and changed some things around that
Mhm.
are seemingly unnecessarily changed, like the color of the clone's armor and Devil
Yeah.
Lava's lightsaber, and like why change that stuff? Weird.
Right.
But I think the episode as a whole, beautiful, wonderful, very cool. I'd give it a solid 8.5. I think it's a great. I think it
8.5.
I-
A
I
good
saw this
start. A
comment.
solid start.
Yeah.
solid start.
Solid
I
start.
think that this is the best start we've had to an animated show thus far.
Yeah, I agree.
Strongest start
It's
we've
better
had.
Fair,
than
yeah.
better than Rebels started, better than Clone Wars started. I'd say, and so
I'd say.
yeah, and
Yeah,
it's
that's fair.
it didn't feel like, I guess you always kind of when animation comes out, you always have that kind of worry that it's like, are they gonna really market it toward kids? But they didn't. It was dark. I thought it was very, it had a lot to say. I think in just this first episode, and I'm super excited to move in to the next on
You
Friday.
talking about
baby.
Omega? I was rewatching rewatched the episode. I've seen it twice now.
Yeah.
And like she has like not telepathy, but not the Force necessarily, but definitely like precognition.
Oh,
She
yeah.
can
There's
straight up-
something there with her
she can-
connection
yeah.
to
she can-
clones. She's
she
able
can
to
straight
connect to
up-
clones. Like,
I don't know. She
a
can
weird-
straight up, like, see
weird
the
level.
future though. Like she goes
No,
to
true.
Crosshair and she says, "I know what you're going to do. It's not your fault."
Right.
Like
yeah.
Yeah.
the Force. Sometimes the Force shows Force users like visions, but it's not.
Mhm.
It's never clear, and like it depends, and that's pretty cloudy. Like Omega straight up knows exactly what is going to happen. To this
Right.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
also when Crosshair is about to try to stop them leaving in the shuttle, I forget what she says exactly, but she's like, "We're out of time" or something like that before the door even opens, and so
Right.
that was another little hint at that. And
That's great.
clearly I mean, I'm gonna kind of rule out the Palp clone thing
Okay,
just
so we'll talk
because
about it.
clearly
we'll get there, Tyler. Hold
the
on a second,
Empire
buddy.
doesn't
We're
know-
going over Bad Batch right now.
clearly the Empire doesn't really know anything about Omega, or they're trying to keep it a
No,
secret
it's
from
a
the Empire.
Kaminoan thing.
Yeah. It's purely a Kaminoan thing. So, I mean, her hair kind of gives me some Palp vibes, but again,
know
I'm
it's
not gonna go ahead and say it's a
We will.
Palp clone.
Yeah, Magic Fire in the chat last night was like or not Tonwi, but Nala Say redemption arc.
They told me to.
Nala Say redemption arc because she stops the door as they escape. She lets Omega get
Yeah,
out.
That's true. Yeah.
So it's definitely like a Kaminoan thing. It's separate from the Empire.
Right.
Um,
Johnny, what do you
All
think of
right.
the episode, man? I want to hear your take.
solid 8 out of 10. Nothing really surprised me, but I did like the execution. The animation was beautiful. The light source, but just the light, I connected over the light and how light sources.
Oh yeah, it was
Looked-
no.
I'll
The
put it-
animation
yeah.
was top
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Little chills from that.
Oh, I'm
Kanan
sorry,
was a
Tyler.
surprise. I'm glad. I appreciated how it was played out, but obviously I didn't read the comic, so
tier. Oh, 100%.
Um,
Yeah, as
yeah,
a
well,
as
in
a
the
Rebels
chat-
sort of fan, I did love the Kanan. He's my favorite character from Rebels, and I haven't read the comics, so I didn't. There was no area to be disappointed there. But again, I can, from what you've said and what you
Yeah.
were saying, I can understand where that comes from. It is upsetting when they mess with lore like that, especially needlessly, and it really
Well,
makes you
I-
think like how much they care about that extended.
Well,
kind of
it's
stuff.
specifically Dave and George have never Star Wars. The animation team has never cared about canon, whether there was Legends or
right.
or canon. And that's funny. It was like I was
Yeah,
like, is this
especially
what it was like to
George.
be a Legends fan in 2008? But he was like,
It's true. it's true.
Ahsoka, boom,
Right. Yeah.
like
yeah.
Anakin as a Padawan, and everyone was like, oh.
Yeah, and it's like we'll
Oh,
cross
oh.
the bridge when we get there. Why she's not in Revenge of the Sith? That's just like they were like just throw anything.
Well,
in
yeah,
this
that
show.
was it. So yeah, I think it's gonna roll with the punches. I'm sorry, Tyler.
Oh,
Hey,
Tyler, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Hey,
I thought I
Tyler,
made
yeah,
it clear before I
Sorry,
started
man.
talking.
Yeah, we said
I
spoilers.
did say I'd
didn't
be
mean
spoiling
to...
it, but I'm really sorry about that, man. I would hate to have that spoiled for me. But there's
Oh,
still
yeah.
a lot of Bad Batch to go.
Come on.
And there's a lot to be
Irrefutable
excited
comrade.
for. And there's a
Yeah,
lot we
sorry, man,
didn't.
we're
There's
trying
some
to-
things we didn't talk about that definitely hold some weight. So you're still in for
Well,
a
yeah,
treat.
well, there's stuff we didn't go over. But he did have a question, so we'll just kind of get it out of the way. He asked thoughts on Solo. I'm a little mediocre on it. The boys like it.
I'm a big Solo
Solo
guy.
here.
It hits
And,
a strange
yeah.
spot.
I think that's it. Also, let me just. I just want to cover some of these questions.
Oh
before we
shoot! I
continue.
mean, yeah, no, I understand, Tyler.
Andor
I'm
trailer
sorry about
today. Cody, yes, Andor trailer today. I sure hope so.
that. I hope.
I sure
man.
hope so.
It's just
I
like
want to see.
they
it.
haven't shown anything. The fact that
I
Marvel
hope for visions of
yesterday,
Boba too. I hope
Marvel
we see something like
yesterday
that.
so far has the best.
I know.
reveals.
Yeah, Marvel released something.
Marvel
yesterday. I was
went
like, what?
crazy, and now
was
it's like
shocked.
today we've got some like deals on clothes, so you can go look at that
Yeah.
if you want. And I
Right.
guess some in my opinion, underwhelming Hasbro reveals.
Yeah, we'll get into that. I have some things. And Last of Us Killer says, do you think Kanan will show up in the underworld this
Yeah,
season
I mean, it
later
certainly
on?
seems like they set him up
Yes.
to
Yeah,
appear.
I think there's definitely a future for Kanan in the show. Yeah, which is interesting. So
It is
I,
interesting. I didn't expect him to be
did not expect it either. Yeah.
set up
And,
as like.
Yeah, Tyler, you say Solo and The Last Jedi are your favorite films outside of the OT. I think you and Levi would be great friends. But once again, Tyler, I mean, I do feel bad for spoiling
Yeah, sorry,
that.
man.
Again,
trying to-
it's
just-
still
we're
it's
trying to
still a
talk
really
about
great
Bad Batch,
episode, and
it
it's
was kinda-
something I'm sure you'll still appreciate.
Bad
that was kind of
bitch.
strange. Yeah, it's a great episode overall. So I'd recommend you see it when you can.
I love the.
All right. So one more question. Sorry, I just want to take these before we continue. Stormy asked. So I have a question. More on the normier side of Star Wars, but just the Bad Batch is supposed to mimic Rambo and the A Team. That's
Yes.
one way to put it.
Hunter,
Yeah.
definitely, yeah.
Hunter obviously, yeah, is a clear homage to Rambo. So that's
Homage, but I think
that's
he's very
interesting.
quickly he's becoming his own character. Very
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah.
yeah.
Hunter.
Listen,
Hunter.
I'll put it this
Thoughts
way.
on Hunter for this?
I
for this episode?
maybe I had a mixed feeling about the intro, but I'll put it this way. I bought the Hunter Black series this morning.
Oh, all right. Well, then so
I,
you are on board. I mean, at least you're
yeah,
telling
I'm on-
Disney you're on board with your money.
Yeah, I'm on board.
So-
I'm on board. I was like, gotta get that now. Previously, I'd been like, not doing it, not getting these Bad Batch figures. But
So Tyler's
first episode.
asking, can we get your ranking of the films? You can see our ranking of the films
Yeah,
at the end of our
let's do-
podcast, but we can give you our top 3. My top
Yeah,
3.
actually, yeah, we have a podcast episode of that.
Right.
So
but my personal top 3, I'm
you
gonna
wanna look
go
for that, I'll-
Revenge of the Sith, Empire, and let's throw in Return of the Jedi. That's my top 3.
just throw it in there.
Just throw it in there.
All right. Yeah. Aiden asked. They did mention that Omega is a science officer. Yeah. So she's kind of in the
One of the
medical field.
clones called it like a lab scabber. or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so I do think there is something. I don't even know. I guess we were kind of talking about before, but I don't know if this is, again, spoilers, guys. I'm sorry. I gotta say that again. I don't know if I don't think Omega has the Force, but there is definitely something with her ability to connect to clones specifically. It seems. So I don't know. I don't
You
know.
think it's clones? You think it's a clone thing?
I do.
Maybe. I mean, right? Because clearly
All good,
she's.
Tyler. We just wanted to let you know.
I mean,
sorry,
clearly
man.
she's a member of, she's a member of the Bad Batch, so she has
Yeah.
a power. So
Yeah.
maybe yeah, she's like she can see the clone's thoughts. I mean, no,
Yeah,
no, it's
I know,
not
there's
that though.
something
It's
weird,
not
yeah.
that though, because she knows, like
But-
she told Crosshair, I know what you're going to do, and it's not your fault. Like that would imply
Right.
that she knows that the Kaminoans are going to turn up the chip. She knows, and this is before they even come.
Oh, okay.
And Tyler, I'm sorry, man. I'd say, hop out of the stream. We're gonna keep spoiling it.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
come back. Yeah, always come back, man.
We
you
are
know?
talking Bad Batch here, and we're giving our thoughts,
The-
and we're kind of breaking it down.
It's a big thing here today, man. Sorry about that.
Bad
But would
bitch.
you want to see Vader and Andor? Hell yes. Yeah, definitely
yeah,
want to see that.
100%. Yeah, I would love to see
I'm-
Vader and Andor.
Want to
I
see
mean, it
as
would
much Vader as
be-
possible. I want to know. I want its own series, but hopefully we get that soon. But anyways, yeah, sorry, man. But yeah, we're gonna be talking about Bad Batch. You can always come back when we're done.
Yeah,
when
if you want to hear our
when you watch
thoughts.
it. So
Yeah.
sorry about that, man. But all right. Anyways, yeah. So Omega, what do we think? What do we think? Chat. What do you guys think about Omega? What are some of the theories you guys have? If you wanna let us know. Yeah, I mean- I don't know, man. It's
I was trying to let you go, but
yeah, no, I'm just gathering my thoughts here. So yeah, Omega. I don't wait. So do you think there is some Force thing involved with her or no?
no, I mean maybe. I mean,
Yeah.
I like that is the sort of Occam's razor of the universe, the Force.
Right.
Like,
Right.
if someone's got a power, it's the Force. Like it's explicitly the thing that makes the Star Wars universe unique. And I think it'd be weird to have someone who can see the future who isn't a Force user. Like
Right. Fair.
that'd be weird. So,
Fair.
but yeah, she must have some interesting connection to the Force.
Something
or
special about her. Something special about her for sure.
special. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe it has to do with her like amulet on her head. Maybe it's I
Hmm.
don't know. No,
I didn't
she-
even
it-
Yeah,
consider
no,
that.
because that's like all the Kaminoans have that, right? Like that's like
it's a
something. they
Kaminoan
all
thing,
wear.
but like
Oh,
Ooh,
we gotta.
Oh,
There he
no.
is.
Hey,
Hey.
alright.
Hey.
hey,
moves.
AJ
Yeah,
from the
AJ
HoloNet
from the HoloNet
Marauders.
Marauders. This is actually my
What's
first
going
time
on?
meeting him, so nice to meet you, man. I love the headband.
Yeah, Jamie, who just
good.
left the room
Oh,
here,
looking
made those
like-
last night. Yeah.
Nice.
That's great.
And luckily, I grew the hair out, so it makes
Yeah,
sense.
that's great. Oh, man, how you doing, man?
Not bad. How's it going? May the 4th be with you.
May the
May
fourth
the
be
fourth
with
be
you.
with
Yeah.
you. We're talking Bad Batch. I assume you've
Fucking
seen the
bad.
episode.
Yeah. What,
Oh yeah.
what did you think of the episode? Do you want if you want to get into it?
Yeah, let's do it. I thought it was like a perfect foundation, a perfect start to this whole series. You know, at points it did feel like it was long because it was 70 minutes. Like, you know,
Yeah,
there
it
are
was.
Kamino.
A lot of
It
times.
was
Yeah.
long.
Almost like Clone Wars
Um,
movie length. Yeah. Crazy.
But I mean, I obviously enjoyed every minute of it, every second of it. It gave like great, I don't want to say backstory, but just great. We just have an emotional involvement with these characters already. Like Wrecker with his stuffed animal, that's like a nice little touch. And Omega gave it back to him, and that was cool to see. But yeah, it's a great start for sure.
solid start. Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
Are you a fan of the Kanan comic?
So
Are
I
you-
have,
No.
I was doing some brushing up here.
Oh, there you go.
Tragic.
Because I couldn't remember. Yeah, I mean, I've been hearing people are freaking out about it, sort of. I don't think it's a huge deal. I don't know if my Zoom here is lagging a bit.
Oh yeah.
but,
We
I
still
think
got
you're
your voice though. Your voice.
Yeah,
is
yeah,
fine.
your
Yeah.
voice. I think you're frozen there, but
I'm frozen holding the comic there.
Yeah,
but
holding the comic.
I thought it was fine. It stuck to like the bones of what happened, if that makes
Mhm.
sense.
Yeah.
The skeleton of what happened. But like you know, as soon as they showed us the planet and they mentioned Depa, I was like, oh boy, here we go. So
Mm.
that was I was a big fan of Kanan's Caleb, I should say, his deep voice on the
you
little
like
body.
his deep voice?
Yeah.
It wasn't
No way.
Hey, I'm good.
it was a bit odd, but I don't know. It was funny.
Yeah, it was like Freddie Prinze Jr. Is that? And I was like, oh no, that's definitely him.
That's
yeah,
him, yeah.
yeah. No, it was a bit it was a bit jarring, but it's
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, they could have just like maybe like pitched his voice up a little bit. I don't know if that would have helped too much,
Could've-
but
Could have cast someone
Yeah.
else.
or
Yeah,
that too.
exactly.
Yeah.
That too. Yeah, for sure.
Who's your favorite member of the Bad Batch? I mean, I gotta
yeah,
imagine
favorite
with the
member,
headband,
yeah.
it's Hunter, but I don't want to.
It was so when the original, you know, arc came out a year ago, it was Hunter. But I feel like that's the easy thing to say. Like, I don't know. I really love Wrecker a lot. I think Wrecker kind of just
Wrecker
we
had
can
some good
all
moments. Yeah.
we all see a
wholesome
little bit of
moments.
ourselves in Wrecker, if that makes sense. So I
Yeah.
don't know. They're all great. But you gotta love Echo too, because we've known Echo since day one. So.
Yeah,
Right,
I liked
yeah,
Echo,
He's
but
our
I feel
boy.
like he just like kind of was sidelined in this.
He was,
this
he
took
was
a bit of a
sidelined.
backseat, but it's because we already
Yeah.
know Echo, and they gotta sell us on the whole Bad Batch.
Right,
you
on-
know?
on the-
They
on the
got
main
four,
four,
Exactly.
yeah, that's
five
fair.
people and a new character to give us. So
Right,
I
and
mean,
Omega, yeah.
Echo's gonna get his character arc, and he's gonna get everything that he needs to be a more compelling and complete character. But right now, we gotta.
I was a little disappointed that
something
I did
else.
think there was gonna be a mention of Fives.
I know. I was just gonna
especially
mention
because they're
that
on Camino. I
with
was
the
like, oh.
We got AZ.
Yeah, and it, yeah.
AZ.
I mean, I get it's
Indirect
memory
references.
was white, but I just like I don't know. I was a little bummed, but I mean maybe when we see Rex, maybe that'll maybe be mentioned. But so that's
What if they
kinda
just
my thoughts,
avoid?
but
What if they just avoid Fives? Corey from Kessel Run
Just all together.
Transmission.
I don't
is
think
gonna
they
be
will.
in shambles.
they have to mention Fives.
I-
We
I-
on our
I think they will.
podcast.
especially
we,
because this is all about the chips too. I mean, like Crosshair, like not to get
Yeah.
into that, but yeah.
Go
On our
ahead, AJ.
podcast we talked about you know how sad it is that Fives dies like thinking Echo
It was
dies.
dead.
Echo comes back and he's gonna find out Fives is gone, and it's like it's so heartbreaking, but
hmm
we'll see.
Yeah,
We'll see how they do it.
Hopefully,
Yeah.
we'll see that scene.
Yeah, I hope.
I think we will. I think Rex is gonna be the one to tell him.
Yeah.
Rex.
Yeah, there's
I'm very excited to see Rex. but-
Magic
so-
Fire in our chat, AJ. I'll present you with this idea. He thinks that, or I assume it's a he. I'm sorry. They think that we could get a Nala Save redemption arc in the Bad Batch. She's coming out. She helped them escape.
Yeah,
You know,
that
she-
was a surprise.
What's the deal
Yeah.
with Nala Se? We're gonna save Nala Se's character.
So I think she definitely has some sort of attachment to Omega. Maybe like Omega's a daughter to her or a child to her. So I think that was the power behind her not locking the doors.
Mhm.
So that makes sense to me.
Yeah, well, she clearly
um,
wants, like, she thinks this is clearly best for Omega, you know? Like, I don't know, maybe it's because the Empire now is taking a lot of control over Kamino, or they're kind of have a lot of, like, I don't know, like, presence on Kamino right now. So she's just like, yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Go with the Bad Batch. Go be outside of, you know, the core of the galaxy or whatever. Yeah, I don't know. I'm really interested to see what's going on there, though.
How many toothpicks do you think we'll see Crosshair go through this season?
Where does he get those? Like,
Yeah,
I know,
where's
yeah.
he pulling them from?
he has a pouch for them.
Yeah,
Must,
I was
he
thinking.
must, yeah.
I was thinking he must have like a wallet of some sort with like full of toothpicks that he can just like pull like a sheet.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Dylan, you were mentioning earlier the Saw Gerrera stuff. Yeah, I thought all the stuff on Onderon was really good. It looked beautiful.
Yeah.
One.
Environment,
yeah,
the
definitely.
environment was amazing.
The music was cool.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, I
Kevin
noticed that as
Kiner,
well,
he's
yeah.
doesn't disappoint. Doesn't disappoint.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, but
they really like using Saw Gerrera, and I'm glad, honestly. I mean, it's really
Yeah.
cool to see this character that was just like, I don't know if they had a lot of plans for him after when he was in Clone Wars, and then he was in Rogue One, and then Rebels, and now we see
Fallen
him,
Order
like,
too. You gotta
Yeah,
think
Fallen
about
Order
that,
as well.
Dylan,
They've
yeah.
like thrown him in
Oh, yeah,
everything.
yeah.
all day.
And
He's in
looks-
like everything that takes place in between
And
like
now-
Revenge of the Sith and A New Hope. Like
he's
pretty
kind of the
much it.
beginning of the rebellion, almost, it seems, at least in the Bad Batch. Or
Big
it's like
player, yeah.
Yeah,
definitely a big
he's
player
like
in it.
he's the only one so far we've seen that is like, no, this Empire stuff is wrong. Like, this is not how it should be. Like, Palpatine was put in unjustly, and we got to fight against it. So I do hope we explore more of that area, of like just the story in general. But I don't know how far into that we're gonna go.
Well, I think we will be staying or going back to Onderon at some point.
Yeah.
Oh, you think we're going back? Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's just a guess. I mean, I don't know if they made those models for the Andoranian citizens, and I think we'll see them again. 'Cause
Yeah.
That's usually how these
Yeah.
shows
Right.
work.
Right.
The old lady did not.
The old lady.
did not get wiped
Again.
out by Crosshair.
I can't believe that man. Crosshair Adder I just can't get over it. He was comically evil before he
I
came
know,
to
yeah,
Saturn.
dude. There was moments I'm just like,
It's like,
this guy is like
evil.
literally just
Like,
an evil
make
villain.
the call,
Just an
Hunter.
evil villain.
I
Yeah.
gotta kill this old lady.
Yeah. However, I did
Mm.
think like kind of the moral clash between Hunter and Crosshair. There was a couple of tense moments throughout the episode and I was like,
Yeah.
oh,
The one on
very
Onderon
interesting.
is
Yeah,
my favorite,
Onderon
it's my
and-
favorite
and
moment in the
Kamino, too.
episode where
Yeah.
they're facing each other down and in the middle of it
Hunter shoots the
he quick draws
Probe droid,
the
yeah.
probe
Yeah, yeah.
droid. I thought that was pretty sweet.
yeah.
Yeah, that was
sweet. That was very cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lunga
for
says, Saul was the first spark of rebellion when everyone else was scared. However, as we know, his tactics were brutal, as was not the leader the rebellion needed. Yeah, I always, it's a bit of an
Very true.
extreme word, but I always kind of saw him as like the terrorists of the rebellion, you know? Like
saw him?
the
Yeah.
rebellion had like, I don't know, they had peaceful ideas and strove for peace, but he kind of took it to the next level and was like, no, if we want change.
He's the Carly Morgenthau.
Yeah, I was gonna
yeah.
say he's
Yeah,
kind of
no,
like
it's
Colin
just-
Morgan though. If you want to
he's like
relate
a-
it to
Right.
something
But it's
else.
like you can understand it because like you see where he's coming from, and isn't it kind of cool that Ahsoka kind of built Saw Gerrera in a way, like
Yeah.
she trained him or she helped
Fair.
train his people.
Yeah.
and so that's kind of a cool connection to the Galactic Civil War from the Republic.
and I
oh,
mean, in the-
we got a question in the chat from Last for Kelly. Do you think we will see a Camino arc of clones versus clones like in Legends? I feel like we already kind of got that
Ooh.
in this episode.
Yeah, so
If you want to,
for those who don't know, in Legends,
yeah, go ahead.
Camino rebels against the Empire using
Mm.
the clones to sort of resist the Empire.
right.
And here we're certainly seeing the seeds that there's some division between the Kaminoans and
Yeah,
the newly minted Empire.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I'm not sure-
Kaminoan stuff was
Aiden
really
says
interesting.
I
don't
wouldn't
think a lot of
underestimate
people are talking about it.
Kaminoans if they lose their paycheck, right? I
Lose
mean,
their
if they're not
paycheck.
being paid, why
Yeah.
even hunt down the Bad Batch? You know?
Right.
Tarkin pulls some real BS with that. Well, your contracts are with the Republic, and that doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah.
Ha ha ha. It's like,
AJ, just letting you know you are super frozen right now. I don't know if you.
I
see
don't know
that on
what.
your
How do I fix that?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
don't,
yeah,
it's
if you
not
wanna
a big. It's not a
turn
big
your
deal.
turn
I
your
just-
camera off, turn your
Turn it
camera
on
off,
off.
and then turn
Yeah,
it back
that
on.
usually fixes it. There you
There
go.
you go.
There we go.
hey.
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 What do you guys think
Sorry
about
about that.
No, you're good. No,
What do you
you're
guys
good.
think
All
about
good.
Tarkin saying something along the lines of like, "Well, I'm gonna like I'll show you that clones aren't better than just stormtroopers essentially. I mean, we see in the OT and stuff that they're clearly not, but he's
It's not so
pretty
much
optimistic.
that they're better. It's just that they're like cheaper.
More,
And that's
yeah,
what-
yeah,
I know. I think I mentioned to Jamie at one point when we were watching it that like I was like, oh, it's kind of funny that the explanation of like why the stormtroopers they go with them is because they're just cheaper.
Yeah,
it's like
right. They're just
really, I mean,
expendable.
because you can
And-
see how much better.
And
the
there's a
clones are.
psychological, there's a huge psychological component to Palpatine's plan to, corrupt the galaxy, which is like if you have
Yeah.
people from the galaxy in these positions of power, like with these power dynamics, and having them ruling over other people in the galaxy that they know, and you're creating like, there's people have family who are stormtroopers. That gives them a tie to the Empire. Like you have friends that may be
Yeah.
stormtroopers. Like the whole using real people, like your friends and family, to help enforce a regime that's oppressing the other friends and family, like it creates a dynamic where Palpatine can hold on to control because of the way people get invested into a system. Whereas with the clones, they're completely disconnected. It's all clones of one guy who died like 4 years ago. So if you use the recruits that way, it's a huge psychological impact. But yes, there is no doubt that clones are superior in fighting capacity. But that's not what I don't think
Right.
we're targeting.
Do you think that translates to Omega as well? Do you think that?
Yeah,
she
yeah,
has the
yeah,
same-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I said this on the stream last night, but I had flashbacks to Echo and Five's speech in season 3, where he's like, "My blood's boiling for a fight. Our training's in our blood." When Omega shoots Crosshair's gun, I was like, "She's a clone too, man. She's got the
Yeah.
she's got
Right.
the same fight in her. If those little boy clones can do it, so can she, man. She's
Yeah.
got the same programmed fight in her head."
Yeah.
So, yeah,
It's true,
she
it's
gets that
true.
shot.
Yeah, I liked Omega a lot. I mean, not that I expected to dislike her, but yeah, I was a little hesitant on her character to be completely truthful. But yeah, I enjoyed her. She was good. She was good.
Oh yeah, and rewatching it, like there's a lot of moments where she's just like mimicking Hunter, and it's like the cutest thing.
Yeah.
It is so cute. Like he's going like this, and she'll go like this.
Yeah. I did.
Doing
I
the
did
same
pick up on
motions.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be an interesting dynamic. Aiden said, Empire regs have bad attitudes. They do. The Empire
the
regs
sad
suck.
bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, that little insult. Oh my god.
The
Yeah,
D-bag
they-
squad.
Especially in that cafeteria scene. That cafeteria scene
Food
was so
fight.
funny. It just literally like a food fight. Yeah, it was hilarious. I loved that.
I loved how Crosshair was just eating his food, and then like his food gets messed like thrown away. He's like, "God dang it!" He just picks up and throws the tray at a
Yeah,
random
yeah.
guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did
yeah.
like when Hunter kind of stood up to that guy and that other clone, the Reg,
Reg,
and he
yeah.
was just like, yeah, this guy is like definitely just objectively more strong and more skilled than I am. Like I probably shouldn't stand up to him. And then of course
Yeah.
we see Wrecker jump into the mix.
oh yeah. He's always for a fight. So
Oh yeah, that's his
well,
thing.
it's a fight.
Good.
But
It was especially. I can't get over how beautiful it looked. It was.
yeah,
It was
d-
better
I
than season 7.
like yeah.
Yeah, it was
way
great.
be-
It
I'd
was
say
beautiful.
better than season 7. Yeah, totally.
Clone Wars, that style has come such a long way from the movie.
I know. If you think
to,
like from the
It
movie
has.
in
Bad
season 1,
Batch, yeah.
it's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So
Yeah.
AJ, do you think we'll see Caleb / Kanan again going forward? Do you think it's like that
Mm.
was a setup for the rest of the show? Like, do you think they'll cross
I
that?
was talking with one of my buddies about that, and it would make sense, like if Hunter meets up with him again. But from a Rebels story standpoint, I don't think it really makes sense for him to show up again, because he has such a bad history, obviously, with the clones. So I don't really see anything being patched between like the Bad Batch or the clones and Caleb / Kanan, because when we see Kanan and Rex and the gang, I don't know. For my opinion is he hasn't seen a clone or like something like that since
Been
those
friendly with
days.
one, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, maybe we'll see him again, and I don't think it's necessary though.
Yeah.
Fair.
It's great in the
What do you-
comic.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I do
yeah.
have a question.
Yeah,
what
well, the Bad
what
Batch
at
aren't in
least
the
were the
comic, though.
similarities between the comic and what they
That-
showed?
That the planet is called Caller. It doesn't look anything like what it looked like in the comic, and that
Yeah.
Nabba died there.
Yeah, wait, actually,
And those
you
were
have the
her
book.
last
Can
her
I-
last
can
words
you,
too, right?
I'm gonna pull it
page
up.
just 'cause
Were
I'm
similar at
interested.
least, or in the same vein.
Yeah, the last words were similar, but like other than that, it's very different.
Yeah. There's no snow.
It's just a different
okay.
planet. It's just very
They're in a
different.
cave.
It's just
It could have
called
been
this.
called. It could have been called a different planet. It could have like there were so many. I don't know. It bothered me.
It's like they
Bothered me.
tried
The
like a little
troopers
bit.
are
It
at
is
least.
interesting that like all the books and comics are like they're there as like temporary canon, and then like they can just kind of jump in and just kind of.
I mean, this is the only instance where it's happened because I mean they took Cobb Vanth.
Well,
from
yeah,
the
Cobb Vanth a little
Aftermath.
bit.
Yeah.
and-
Well, no, but I mean, like took him. Like they respected that story that he had the armor. Like they had to write that into a major TV show, and like that's from an interlude chapter in a novel that came out 5 years ago. Like
Well, I
That's-
mean, the CJ Mandalore was a little different, I guess, in the Ahsoka novel.
Right, but
That-
the
that's-
thing
right.
about that is
That's
it
a
was better.
Technical, but
Like this
That's a-
to a lot of people didn't seem better.
yeah, that's
Well, that's a
yeah,
different
not
case,
saying
though.
it's
that's a
bad
different
thing,
case because
but-
that's a case where something went unfinished and like E.K. Johnston had super vague
Super
story
vague.
outlines and wrote like like vague flashbacks to that scene. It was all super vague. The really big thing was that her lightsabers were a different color, and like that's really the only contradiction. Like that's the biggest contradiction. And like they then years later they had the chance to remake it and like actually make it. So of course they're gonna take the chance to do it how they want. This is a little different. This is like something was made and they took like the exact same thing, it's like scene for scene, and just did a different thing.
Right. Something they didn't
Yeah.
even necessarily have to show. And like you would hope that they'd pay respects to what
I
you
hope
know,
so.
came before it. Tyler says Cobb Vanth is a chump. Maybe. We haven't seen much more of him. I like
Oh,
Cobb
come
Vanth.
on. I love
Cobb
Cobb.
Vanth
But-
is a king.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
So-
there, I just saw actually Aiden said this too, but do you think we'll see Camino in episode 2 or in the future of the season?
I think in the
Yeah.
future.
Will
Yeah,
come back.
yeah, yeah.
maybe?
I mean, I think we know
I
we
think
will,
so.
because We've seen trailers,
Well,
shots.
Do you think they're gonna
That's
want to
true,
come
that's
back
what
for Crosshair? I mean, I know Crosshair's. Do you think they're gonna be constantly trying to get him back on their side?
Well, I think
or do you
Crosshair's
think-
going to be hunting them down.
No, it's true. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think they're
but-
on the run.
You know.
Well, speaking of on the run and hunting them down, so at the end of the episode, Hunter tells Echo or Tech to plug in the coordinates for J19 or something, JL19.
yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
And
have
that
time
is-
to do any research there. So.
That is the same system, Seleucami, and that's where Cut LaQuain is.
Yeah, we going
So-
to
Cut, yeah.
Yeah.
And an interesting thing about Cut is Cut LaQuain is just a regular clone. So
Right, he's a reg. Yeah.
what happened when Order 66 triggered? Like, how does that
Well,
affect
that's the
him?
thing. I don't.
Yeah,
I don't know if
that-
he got called.
That's what
you
I wanna
know?
see,
Like you have to hear
literally.
the command for it to trigger. So
Well, I don't know. I always read it as just like a. Well, I guess yeah. They broadcast it on all the channels,
Right.
and then
right, that's true.
Yeah, I was thinking
it's
it
sort of like
through the
a
helmet thing. Yeah, because he
hypnosis.
wouldn't have. He wouldn't really have a helmet.
So I just want to throw this in before we move on. But the opening sequence with the voiceover and it showed some of our favorite scenes
Yeah.
from Revenge
Oh,
of the Sith.
Kane.
Revenge of the
Or
Sith.
Tom
Yeah.
Kane,
They
Revenge
were
of the Sith.
redone.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
was
Like,
really
seeing
cool.
Grievous
that
abandoning
shocked
ship,
me.
man.
Did not see that coming.
I'll take that
Yes.
scene over and over again.
Yeah,
we
it's
get to see
interesting
Palpatine
too.
do his
Where,
weird
where
like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Battles Roy,
Yeah.
but in animated form.
And I didn't
Yeah.
think we were getting a voiceover, man. I really thought they were like really playing into like.
Yeah,
the,
is-
this
we
isn't
think
I don't.
Clone Wars.
Tom
no,
Kane's gonna be
We
in-
won't get one anymore. I think
Anymore?
it was,
Yeah.
it was meant. I think it was meant to be like
Okay.
Clone Wars, and we're
Like,
still
this
in
is
the
the
Clone
ease
Wars,
into
and
it,
then
and
it
then-
ends.
yeah.
And now
Okay.
it's really its own thing. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well,
The
Right.
show technically starts during the Clone Wars, so it makes sense for me that they would do
Right.
like, this is the Clone Wars, and then it's gonna
One
it's gonna
last
fade.
time.
One last
Yeah.
time, yeah.
Yeah. Whew. One last time. But yeah, dude, not gonna lie, I think it'd be super cool. I know they're not gonna do this, but it'd be super cool if they animated Revenge of the Sith and like made a super
It's
cut
your
with the
crackpot
CG
theory.
Mandalore.
It's not gonna happen.
They
I know
wouldn't
it's
put
it's
time
a, it's
into
a,
doing that.
it's
but
such
yeah.
a pipe dream. It's never gonna happen. I know, but that would be cool.
Yeah,
I would
See you,
would-
Tyler. Again, I mean, we've said enough, but I am sorry for spoiling. We should have put it in the title or something, but I hope you still enjoy the
Oh,
episode
shoot.
and the episodes coming forward. And for anyone
Yeah, we
else,
said a
if
couple-
you got spoiled,
couple
yeah,
times.
sorry about that.
Well, no, I mean we said a couple times, so yeah, sorry everybody, but
Right.
yeah. Anything else about the Bad Batch? I mean, solid ep.
Yeah, like I said, I don't think AJ was here yet when I said this, but I think this was the best start to an animated show that we've gotten.
Yeah,
I think
because a lot of them have slow starts.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think it had the easiest opportunity to like. We already knew these guys. We already know the situation, so we were already kind of bought in. But when they announced Bad Batch, when was that? About a year ago?
Mm,
Year and
July, I
half a year
believe.
ago. Yeah, okay.
the line of
I was kind of like, I was like, I wasn't pumped. Some people
You're
were
actually
pumped, but I was like, really?
same.
Like, we're gonna get a. I hate to say that, but now I'm like all in.
I was
It's kind
with
of like
you
how I
there,
felt about like when they announced WandaVision for Marvel. I was like, okay, like I'll watch, and then it was amazing. So it's kind of like the same sort of situation, I think.
Even Falcon, I
Um,
was like, okay, but that turned out
Yeah.
to be amazing, and WandaVision turned out pretty good. And yeah, Bad Batch,
Yeah.
I was on the same boat. I was like, I was just sort of like, yeah, I don't know, Bad Batch, sure.
That's cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
But now I'm pumped, so
yeah.
I don't know.
Same here. Last one, Keller has another question. Now, do you think we'll see a rescue of Nala Se from Kamino when they find out what she has done?
No, I
That would
think
be
I think
cool.
I think I was joking about it earlier with the redemption arc, but I think that the Kaminoans have their own interests. I don't think she's
Yeah.
good. I just think they're playing their own.
There's something definitely we
They're doing
don't
their own.
know. There's something we don't know
A lot we
about
don't know,
maybe
yeah.
their connection to Omega too. There's something there.
Right. A
Yeah,
lot
like
to
what
be
is the
uncovered.
incentive? What was the incentive for Nala Se to let Omega go?
Mm.
Like to want for her to leave? Because
Exactly.
if she kept the
Mm.
door closed, then she would have kept her on Camino and close to her. But like she wanted her to escape, which is interesting to me.
Mm.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Something weird going on. Something weird.
Something is weird. Yeah, something weird is going on for sure.
Speaking
Yeah,
of
but,
Camino, the droids, like the live round droids that the Bad
The
Batch
DT
took on,
droids, yes.
Yep.
did they look very similar to the Dark Troopers?
Dark
to you
Troopers,
guys?
yeah.
the
Yeah.
DT
Okay.
series.
Yeah.
Yep.
In fact,
Well,
they
are-
I don't know what game it's from, but there is a cutscene, or I mean, the whole game that there's the first phase or whatever, the
Well,
Dark
the-
Troopers.
the
and
Dash
they look
is
just-
Dark-
Jedi
Dark
Academy is my.
I
Am
think
I
it's
right
Dark
about that?
Forces.
Dark Forces. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But these are not Dark Troopers. I know it's a technicality, but these are DT series droids, and it doesn't
Right.
actually stand for Dark Troopers. The same ones you see
Okay.
in Rebels that train with Thrawn. If you remember
Right.
Thrawn.
Yeah.
And they're
I
in
guess
Rebels
it's
a
kind of
couple times.
intended that like the idea is that
They're at
those
least
are,
like
like, the
Mach
next
1,
evolution
yeah.
or
They're like
whatever.
Mach 1, the first phase.
Now,
I
it's
guess.
different.
Mark,
They
It's
are
different, 'cause
completely
you think
different
they're
entities.
completely
Because Pershing in the Mandalorian implies that, and as was in Legend, is that the first phases of Dark Troopers are like humans in suits,
Okay.
whereas these are just droids the whole time from
Yeah.
the
Right.
time of almost the Clone Wars, whereas the Dark Troopers evolved from suits into the droids we see in Mando. Now, when these droids in Rebels were first created, they were an homage to Dark Troopers. I don't think they knew that they were actually going to do real Dark Troopers in Mandalorian. So we have this weird thing where there's a DT series droid homage to Dark Trooper in canon, as well as actual Dark Troopers.
Mm.
So it's just a case where they made one as an homage and then the actual thing happened. But these are just droids.
Right. No, it's
Okay.
yeah. Okay.
Shout
Yeah,
out
that
to
is
Jedi
interesting
Jive,
that they
Mike.
would model them so
in the chat.
closely. Yeah, hey Jedi. Hey Mike, what's going on?
I mean, it was
he's got a stream
2017,
tonight
right?
at 6, so make sure to hop onto that. No,
Yeah.
it's true. It's true.
It was before like anyone knew on the Rebels team that the Mandalorian was happening.
Right,
Years
yeah.
before season 1, and like they didn't know
Right.
that they were going to do Dark Troopers 3 years later.
Right.
So
Fair.
they wanted to put a cool nod to
Yeah.
what it is. But I assure you, they're different things. But yes, it was cool to see that design again.
Right.
Clone Wars. And, I mean,
Do
speaking
you
of
think?
other, oh, go ahead.
I don't want to change the subject too much, but I don't know what you guys have
Okay.
planned. But do you think we'll
Nah.
see Camino in Mandalorian?
We've
That
been
was
wanting
that
it.
was my theory for the end of season 2.
Me,
but
same.
I think they were
same,
heading
but-
there. I do think they were
Yeah, a
heading
lot of
there.
people, a lot of geographers being like, it's on the track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was there.
The string theory.
Remember that? Yeah.
I think they were definitely heading there until they were interrupted by Mando and them to rescue Grogu. I still think we could see it because we still got Pershing and we still got Moff Gideon, who had some
Yeah.
kind of plan with Grogu, and so I mean we could still go there. But it really does seem like they're leaning into the Mando Darksaber thing, so it'd be weird kind of how they play that all together.
Mm.
Maybe that's something for Rangers. I don't know exactly
Yeah.
what the timeline is there, but maybe they take Moff Gideon and then that's where that all happens. But I
Hmm.
don't know.
I feel like those theories were correct in the geography of it, but I think that was the closest we were going to get to Camino. Because now that Grogu's with Luke, Gideon's arrested, I don't think we're making it to Camino. I think
No,
I think
I
we were
hope
I think
so,
we were
but-
this close. I think we were this
We were
close.
so close.
We were
They,
this
they,
close.
they
Yeah.
snatched it away. Yeah, maybe that'll be in the visual dictionary whenever that finally comes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm getting my my Clone Wars encyclopedia today Forgot about that. It's
Ooh,
coming
I still gotta
soon.
get that.
Yeah, excited. Levi has it, right? Yeah, Levi, you have it.
Mike in the chat says, Dylan, either your Zoom video is mirrored or everything I know about you is a lie.
I don't know. It might be mirror. I mean, does my shirt say Star Wars right, or is it backwards?
It's is it right on?
I
what
don't
I'm
know.
looking?
I don't
Yeah,
know
for
what's
some-
going on with that.
It's
but
mirrored.
I'm looking at
It
the
is weird. I mean,
the
I think-
Star Wars leaks Reddit. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing
dude,
anything.
Yeah,
I mean,
so-
so the thumbnail says news and updates, and the only thing I have for you is that they revealed the lightsaber.
Which was
Right.
sick.
Yeah, it
Right,
was
that
pretty
was
Yeah.
cool.
Oh,
cool.
do we want to? I guess. Do we want to show the
Yeah,
video,
yeah.
or I guess we can just kind of talk about it too?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we can.
You can pull it up if you want.
You want me to screen share? Okay.
Sure.
Uh,
Yeah, AJ, I mean, I want to get your thoughts on this. I'm starting to get a bit wary at 10:41 my time, but 1:41 your time, that we might not get any Star Wars news today. I think that'd be insane. It's Star
So-
Wars Day,
Yeah.
right?
When everyone was talking about that, I was like, I think we're just gonna get Bad Batch and some other stuff, and that's it. Like, I guess I wasn't trying to get my hopes up, but I don't know. Star Wars hasn't really been known to like release stuff like Marvel does like that. I really wish they
Well,
would.
it's funny because
but-
we got a Marvel like
Yesterday.
slate announcement yesterday.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
I
what?
mean, here's the thing. Like, we did just get a 70-minute episode of a show, like you mentioned. So, like, that is a lot
Yeah.
to give us on May 4th, especially that we have an episode Friday, and then we'll be continuing on Fridays. But I do agree that Marvel just kind of showed Star Wars up yesterday, and with the
They did.
whole like punching you with the releases, it's really beating you down.
in terms of
Eternals.
in terms of
I-
news, it sort of drained the room, right? Like I'm thinking about Wakanda Forever, not
yeah.
yeah.
bad. Like I'm
Exactly
thinking about
right. Yeah.
the
And
Marvels
it's like
and
I
not
would
bad.
like a release date on some of these things, because
Yeah.
it's up in the air, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I at least just want something for. I mean, Visions. Like that's the next show.
Or
after
Boba.
Bad Batch.
Yeah.
I
mean, the
guess
Book
it's
of
a little
Boba,
ways
little-
out. And the Book of Boba.
Like
Yeah,
I know we
those,
got
those
that
two,
end
I feel
thing,
like
but like a
would maybe
sizzle reel even.
we should get
something.
something, or at least some like.
And
I would even take stills. I would even take like just something. You know?
and it's not too late. I mean, they like to
John's-
play into the.
John's like,
Pacific
give me a
time,
photo
so-
of Ewan McGregor's shoe. I'll take.
Yeah. Give
I'll
me,
give-
I'll
give
give me
me
a
a-
picture.
you know,
I
I
will
think,
take
like-
a picture of Ian McGregor. Are you kidding me?
I think like by 4 or 5 p.m. Eastern time, if there's nothing,
Think
then
there'll be
it's
some st- oh,
That's when
okay.
it's a good.
because
time
maybe
Yeah.
maybe like 4
Check out
o'clock
releases.
Eastern. People's getting out of work. West Coast is
Mm.
like
Yeah,
I don't know.
it's like
Fair.
one.
So we'll
over
see.
there, yeah,
Fingers
so-
crossed.
No,
There
fingers
is.
crossed.
I hear what you're saying, AJ, because you're right. Star Wars isn't necessarily known for the news drops, but last year I believe was they announced the Acolyte and Taika Waititi's movie on
Yeah.
May the 4th, which like that's not insignificant. Like those are big projects. So
Yeah.
yeah, and maybe not even announcements, because at this point we have so much announced, but updates.
Well, how was it announced? Was it like announced to like StarWars.com? I'm trying to remember. Was it,
It
like
was
a
a Star Wars.com.
I can't remember either.
Okay,
it
it
was
was.
Star Wars.com. It was a Star
Okay.
Wars.com.
They didn't do a
press
live
release.
stream or anything. It just came
No,
up on the site.
Oh no, no,
Okay.
no. They never do that. It's always just like articles on Star Wars.
Mm.
It was like very vague, right?
It was super vague. It was very specific about who was.
Yeah, we
working
don't even know too much about Taika's movie at all. I mean,
Yeah.
Still, yeah. I mean,
Still.
you
Yeah,
get some
true.
killer deals on some merch if that's what you want. but
Yeah.
I'm looking for
Some
some
pre-orders
release
are
dates,
coming
some
up.
announcements,
Or
and
even like
everything.
Hasbro, who's in our backyard here for us Bostonians. But
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hasbro had their live stream for their stuff. I don't know if you guys are collectors.
Yeah. What did
but
you think
can you tell?
overall?
That was pretty disappointing.
Yeah.
Very.
Like they put
Yeah.
out the Death Watch helmet. It's just I have the Boba Fett helmet. It's the
Yeah.
same thing, just
Same thing.
repainted.
yeah,
Just a
yeah,
repaint.
and they're gonna be doing a lot of
I-
that.
Hasbro
and-
loves
and
those
again,
repaints.
I have
Yeah.
gone on a rant about this, but I am just shocked that they have not even attempted or tried to make a clone helmet. Because
I know,
how well,
seriously.
you know how well, I know everybody says it, but I don't think they realize how well those would sell and how much repaints you can do, and the repaints would actually make sense. 'Cause you
I've
can
given my
do-
theories on why they don't.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, because there was never, for me, it's like, I think they've never done it because there's never been an official real clone helmet. Like, because there wasn't any in the prequels. They were never made. And everyone's head has a different shape. And like the clones are, the helmet specifications have always been designed to an unrealistic standard. Like they've always been a fake CG thing that have fit on specifically Tamara Morrison's fake head. It's like to try and make that like a helmet that anyone could wear. I feel like might be hard because they all. I don't know. That's my theory that they just
Yeah,
couldn't make it
that's-
work.
I mean, it's fair,
Maybe.
but
I was really hoping they were going to announce the Rey Skywalker yellow
the
saber.
lightsaber.
Yeah,
so was
We
I.
have,
that
so
has
was
been
everyone
leaked,
else in the
like,
world,
months
yeah.
ago. I'm.
We have
shocked
this
that
one
it's not-
here.
Oh,
nice.
sick.
Someone I don't know who made this, but even
Wow.
has like the
Yeah,
working
yeah,
thing,
yeah.
but-
If
Nice,
they
the
if they
clip,
release it and
the-
it doesn't have that little flicky
last
thing?
Yeah,
killer.
it
Let's
has to
got
have
it.
that.
Oh my
No.
god, yeah. I
Um,
hope so.
Johnny, speaking of lightsabers, do you want to pull up the lightsaber?
Oh yeah. speaking of
Good
lightsabers,
segue.
good point, good-
Let me
very
move
nice.
that logo out of
yes,
the way.
let me.
We're very professional.
Yeah, are you
here.
ready? I don't
Yeah,
want to like.
go ahead.
'cause
I'll
everything's
put
gonna-
that right
okay.
there.
Here we go.
Oh shoot.
Can
One
we
sec.
see? Oh, that's why I said, "Are you ready?" I wanted
I
to
was,
make sure.
but oh no, what happened? Hold
Uh-oh.
up. I got this.
Someone's got it.
It's coming back.
Don't worry, guys. It's gonna be great. Lastful Killer in the
Where
chat.
is
Yeah,
it?
War of the Bounty Hunters releases tomorrow. I am excited.
What the heck happened here?
Comic reader. I'm very
Oh,
excited
yeah.
to get into War of the Bounty Hunters.
Oh.
Do you want to just not do it, Dylan?
Well, no, there we go. We got it. We're back.
So basically,
Okay.
guys, there's a lightsaber and it ignites and it looks
Yes.
regal.
Here's the video.
Just trust us.
ready? Here it
it's like a
is.
lightsaber. It's a real lightsaber.
Here it is.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
mean, there
Damn.
you go.
Give me a replay on that, John. Play
Well,
No,
that.
they
it
get
plays
another shot.
again.
Hold on. Hold
Ooh,
on. They got
Among
more.
Us.
Roll it again.
Does it look a little short? The blade? I mean, there's only
Yeah.
so far they can go
Ooh,
with it.
Fair. Yeah, I guess. Oh, I wanna watch it again.
It's the prototype.
Yeah.
but, I mean, this is dope though. Like,
Like,
Yeah.
come on. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, that's
that's
pretty sweet.
that's very
yeah,
exciting. Yeah, the hilt looks super long though.
Caltech.
Yeah, the hilt is-
yeah,
Look,
yeah,
that-
we
that's-
could
I think
that's
use
the
that
bottom of
over
it
here
right
to
there.
You know what?
fix
I don't
this.
know. Yeah, I don't know if the blade is short. It's that the hilt is long.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I wonder if there's, like, a certain-
maybe.
It seems like this is a coil. From what I understand, it's like a coil type thing, and it just kind of unravels.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
look
it
at the
looks
title.
dope though.
Look at the title of this
I don't know
video. As part of Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser. So I
Yeah,
think I
so-
was right. This thing isn't going to market anytime soon.
Yeah, it's not
No.
gonna be for
Prop.
sale. Yeah.
You gotta pay the big
Show.
bucks if you want to even touch this thing. So
I mean, hell, just seeing this is cool enough
Yeah.
for me.
let's
Like,
see.
I'm like, how about that?
yeah.
That's
I
That
feel
looks
like
sick.
the sound effect was added in post because I don't know if, but that's just me.
All right.
The actual
Well, hey,
lightsaber
if you
sounds,
expected some cool news on May 4th, this is all, I think this might be all you're getting. But
Yeah, I mean
This
we've
is the one.
No, I
This
don't
is
think so,
it.
but we've been waiting to see this for a
ooh,
minute. so I'm
Ethan
glad that- I'm glad
hopping
they
in with
showed it.
the Happy Star Wars Day, y'all. You too, man. May the 4th. I'm still giddy.
Alright.
You know, we haven't
I'm
got
gonna
everything
stop-
I
I'm
wanted.
gonna stop
but it's
sharing.
still
You ready,
May 4th.
Dylan?
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm holding out hope. I'm holding out hope for more news. I think.
Yeah. Same.
Yeah, fingers crossed. I mean, like, the day is like half over, I guess. So or one and a half
For
over.
me, the
so-
day is young. It's 10:47.
Yeah,
It's-
right. Sure.
But typically, they usually release stuff early in the morning. But I remember though distinctly being like on a walk in the middle of the day and like mid-afternoon when I saw that Taika Waititi movie got announced. So it could be good. But I mean, yeah, I think overall though, if nothing does happen, I think we've gotten a really exciting start to the Bad Batch. We have news that we're making more animated films, which is amazing. We have news that we know that Matt Lanter will return as Anakin again.
Yes,
That's
your
great.
Mhm.
That's
visions, I think.
all
but
good
it
news.
could be anything.
All good news right there. All
Yeah.
very good news.
All good news for the all new nerds.
I do want more though. Do want more.
More.
More. I was gonna say.
I mean, yeah, honestly, I do want more, and it's tough because they just gave us a full episode to
It is,
kick
you
off
know,
a
it-
series that's gonna
I
go
know.
into August.
What really
but-
kicks it is the Marvel thing.
yeah, that's
That
what
Marvel
does.
Yeah.
released that yesterday. It's really
All the
that.
time.
It's
where
like,
they're
whoa, slow down.
Here's
like,
our whole plan until 2023. It's like,
right.
uh,
And Star Wars is like, we think we have Book of Boba coming out, maybe.
ooh,
If you're
maybe
lucky.
Visions.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Visions, maybe. Anime, you guys like anime,
I
right?
think in a couple hours we'll be okay. I think they will be.
I
okay. For
am
for
usually
at
an
least
optimist,
Visions.
but
I'm trying to be
today I
optimistic here,
just
but
I'm just gonna just not get my hopes up.
that's fair.
Yeah, we got
So-
biomes.
Biomes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Biomes.
So
I,
what,
I
it's just
haven't
like
checked it
drone
out, but I
footage,
saw
right?
it.
It's basically just
Yeah,
like,
it's pretty
We
cool.
learned
but
that
That is
Tauntaun
cool.
travels and they travel in packs, guys. They're pack
Yeah.
animals. That's the Star Wars news. You came
So
for
is it
news
like
and
a
updates.
is it like a nature
they are
documentary
pack
of
animals.
wait, does it have like a narrator
work?
or is it just like background?
No,
footage? Okay.
it's just like
That
background
would be
footage,
cool
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
That would be like a little like,
like
nature
a
documentary
National
for Star
Geographic
Wars
like
stuff.
nature
Like a
documentary.
pseudo-
of-
like
That would be
Okay.
cool.
with
Yeah.
Star Wars
minutes.
only
That
has
would-
like unlimited B-roll now. Great.
Yeah, honestly, that's true. I didn't even think
Yeah.
about that.
AJ, what besides the the Death Watch helmet, which I think is cool, but I don't know if I'm gonna pick it up personally. But what else did you think about the Hasbro reveals?
I like.
I thought the Black Series were good. I obviously like did
The
prefer
Imperial
other
officer
ones,
is weird.
but
Yeah.
I think for what they showed off, it
weird
was
one.
cool. That's
Why did
I
It's
thought
like
the the Night Brother from Fallen Order was kind of a cool figure.
Yeah, like
I-
Savage
Um,
Press, like literally, like it, like it's just
Yeah.
easy custom. So
The Flame
I might
Trooper
try
was
to-
cool.
Yep.
Um,
Trooper
The
was
I
cool.
never really get
Shocktroopers, I think the best.
I never get like too over the moon about the troopers because they just
Yeah.
keep putting those out there.
I know. Yeah. There's so many,
what-
but yeah.
One of my poor friends, he's
Stop Sorry, Magic Fire in the chat.
That's okay.
Made a really funny joke. He spelled David Attenborough's name, but like Thrawn, so he's like all the apostrophes in it. It's like a David Attenborough. Sorry, continue, AJ.
Classic. Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry,
no, I was just-
AJ.
no, that's fine. I was just saying one of my friends is a 3 3/4 collector, so like he never gets all these streams happen. He just never gets anything. But
Yeah, sorry.
Wow.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, they do get the short end of the stick. I feel
Did
like.
you want a Jawa? I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Have it
Are you a Black Series collector, AJ?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Cool.
yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Same here. I
That's
have,
the best
have
like
someone say
semi-budget
too many.
thing to collect when it comes to Star Wars. I think. I mean, they
Yeah,
can
however,
still get
I just got
expensive,
into
but-
Hot Toys, and I did pre-order the Rex.
Oh yeah, Johnny's
that's
really
yeah.
getting
They're
into
coming
Hot
real
Toys.
soon, so
I was
that's
trying to
my
get him
Black
to
Series.
buy all of the Bad Batch.
Yeah,
last
Levi's got
night.
some in. Get some of his in the back.
I was
John
talking to
had-
Levi about Hot Toys last night, but too expensive.
No,
expensive.
Too
it's just like-
expensive. Yeah, that's.
Maybe
I'm
one
probably gonna
day
regret it
I'll
in
get
the long
one,
run, but-
and I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
really like it. But
Yeah.
imagine like buying all the Bad Batch.
Mando
like, you
Luke.
gotta-
I know you. Were
Mando
really
Luke
been wanting
is something I really
like that.
want.
Yeah,
Um,
if they do a
I
I
remake.
really
Johnny-
like the Kylo one. The Kylo Hot Toys.
Yeah, the
pretty nice.
Kylo looks great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
love to get that.
I was really impressed. What were you gonna say, Levi?
I was gonna say, well, first I'll say, speaking of Black Series and a Bad Batch, AJ, yeah, the episode, I'll give you this. It convinced me to buy Hunter, and so I bought Hunter this morning.
Oh,
I did
congrats.
too on GameStop. Yeah.
Nice.
I bought the Black Series. I was like, previously there'd been too much about people like it's weird, it's an animated sculpt, but like
Yeah.
also realistic.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
and
it
and
is.
I was
weird
like,
that
I don't
they
really connect to the
mix-
Bad Batch. Do I really want them? But now I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
No, it's true.
I'm,
it's true.
I'm getting
It-
Hunter.
It's like you.
Like,
you-
and so-
Yeah,
so-
and they just showed the Hot Toys Echo and
And so
Hunter.
on that level,
too.
it succeeded. The
So good.
episode. I may have had issues with the some of the canonicity of it, but
They did
definitely
them
was
great, yeah.
enjoyable.
Johnny.
Yeah.
We still have some time here, but do you just want to get the Goldman's link? Because I know
Yeah,
he's setting
yeah.
up
So
and just,
we're like we said, we're part of the kind of marathon May the 4th stream, and yeah, we're gonna Goldman is up next at 2 p.m. EST, and let me see if
yeah. So he's gonna kind of
he's
be.
got it set up, and we'll put the link in. Hope to see you
We're
guys
gonna
in
hand
there
him
as
the
well.
baton in about 7 minutes here, but we still got some
Yeah.
time to talk.
Yeah. What
Some time to talk.
Time
Yeah,
to talk
I mean,
about it.
Ow.
yeah, on that Hasbro event, I think that I would personally, I am not a 3 3/4 collector. I'm not really a collector. Well, I do
Mm.
collect. That's not really true. I mean, I
Yeah,
definitely collect the
you
books, but
collect. I would say you're a collector.
I'm not you though, Johnny. You have more Black Series than me. I have like
No,
40
but
Black
the-
Series.
the
You have, like,
comics and
you have
books.
like 100.
What do
Okay,
you
yes.
mean?
But I was gonna say I'm not really like a 3 3/4 collector.
Right.
But, like,
I see. What
I
you're saying.
want that Jesse. I want a Jesse single carded, and I know they keep talking about it, but I'm like, I want to see it and I want it now.
All right.
Yeah, Aiden.
Alright.
Aiden in the chat. It'd be cool to talk Star Wars with you all one day.
Oh,
yeah, I mean,
yes,
we
Aiden,
wanna
I-
have you
yeah,
on
I
the
would-
show.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I don't know. Maybe hit us up on
Eventu-
Instagram or something like that, or on Twitter. Well, one of us.
Is that
will
the same
respond.
Aiden from the KRT
It is.
chats?
That
Yeah,
is
nice.
the
Hey,
Aiden.
how's it going?
Yeah.
Big spender Aiden. Who
Oh
paid,
my
like,
God.
$250.
Ooh, big
What a saint.
spender. Big spender.
Big
All right, I
spender,
did.
deep
Here's
pockets.
Goldman's stream.
Yeah,
link. Or you
I
can also
mean-
just go to his channel. Just type in
It is
type
the
in
Gold
Goldman.
Man.
Right. The Gold
Um,
Man. Ray Simp, I've heard.
Gold
I don't know
Man.
much about him, but I know
Here's
he's
the
the Simp
link.
for
Indeed.
Ray.
Ray Sims Unite.
Continue Ray's story. Hashtag.
Ray story. Yeah, Palpamemes is me. Palpamemes.
Yeah.
And, Goldman were the Ray Sims of the
Ray Simps. I'll simp for Ray, dude. All right, fine. I'll do it.
Dylan, really?
I mean, she's
Whoa.
alright.
That shocks me.
I love Ray. I mean, I got this for.
Yeah. I mean,
that's awesome.
Jamie loves Ray too.
Is
so.
that like is it functioning? Like, is it like a
the blade is
in it?
somewhere, and
Okay.
this thing like opens up. So
Cool.
I don't know where it is though.
Does it like
Nice.
flick between the blue and the green, or is that
No.
No. I
No.
wish it did. That would be something.
the Hasbro one? It should do that, but if
That's
that
why
ever
it's
that's
so
like
long.
if that ever happens, I don't even know if that's.
Yeah, I'm
They've
not a big
announced it.
fan of the
It's been
Force
leaked.
Effects lightsabers, to be completely honest, but
Some of them are pretty good,
Yeah.
but
Some of them are alright,
Like
yeah.
Palpatine's, like what the hell
Palpatine's
are they
ugh,
thinking, man?
Yikes. Revan's pretty good.
Yeah, Revens was dope.
Yeah.
Reverend's if Lunga's still in the chat, I think he has that lightsaber.
Yeah, I
far as
don't,
I
but that
Like
one
it's-
looks sick.
Huge
did
Revan
not,
fan,
did
if
not
I'm
like the
not mistaken.
Palpatine one, but
I'm not
yeah,
mistaken.
yeah. So guys, I just
seen
put
your
the
background.
Goldman's stream in the link in chat. So hope to see you guys in there. As well, we're just gonna be passing the baton
Right.
all day.
After Goldman at 3, it's gonna be going to the Grey Council or Darth Lunga.
Yep.
He's in the chat here.
Yep.
Then it's going to
Um,
the Tatooine show with some
Yep.
of the
So I
boys
also
and
want to shout
girls
out,
only.
if you didn't know, for those who are watching on the replay or here live, AJ here is from the HoloNet Marauders. which
Yes,
they
yeah.
are
Sorry,
primarily, if I'm not mistaken, AJ, a podcast. They
Ooh,
do
they
have
got
some
merch.
YouTube content, but they are on.
We have a
Spotify
blog.
and blog,
Yeah,
Apple,
podcast, yeah.
iTunes. It's a podcast, so go check them out. They make some.
Yeah,
And they're
if you
from
wanna,
Boston. Where everyone here, but
If
Levi
you want to
is
send me
from
the links
area.
through the Zoom chat, I can drop it in the stream if you want.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And
Yeah, and also don't if
Yeah.
you're just in it for Star Wars all day today. I wish I could be, but I gotta work. 6 o'clock. Our friend Jedi Jive is joining the marathon. Over at
Yep.
Jedi Jive's channel. You can
6
just
p.m. EST.
find him
to
at
clarify.
Jedi Jive. Yes, sir. And he's gonna have a great.
We might be
conversation
on there. I don't know yet. but
Yeah,
we'll,
yeah. Some
so
of us
Levi
might
and
be
I
over
might be
there
on
too.
there,
We do a lot of work with him, so
Yep.
it's gonna be fun.
Exciting.
be
You know,
fun.
it's a shame, right? Because before I say that, yeah, Last Book Killer. Did anyone find out who the Jedi was in Camino? Where the Wikipedia
Oh.
articles, the
Oh,
writers
right.
got work.
Yeah.
They got work real fast, and they just put unidentified Kaminoan Jedi.
Did I miss
So
something?
I think that
My thought
yeah, the
was
Jedi on the
Shakti,
the one with the cover over it that dropped the lightsaber.
lightsaber.
Remember that
but yeah,
part, Dylan?
Dylan, the gears are
Dylan doesn't
turning.
remember that.
No,
it was
I-
on like the
The AOL
gurney with the
dial-up.
blanket
The
over it.
yeah,
it was on the
So
what?
Dylan-
I'm sorry.
Dylan, when they show up,
the
when
gurney.
show
They
up
were
on
kind of
Camino,
walking.
Like the
It's right,
stretcher.
it's right after the intro.
Yeah.
They show up on
Oh yes. Okay, all
Yeah.
right. Then I do
Like,
remember
bringing
that. All
that-
right.
Yeah.
I know though. Last
They've
Yeah.
done.
And I was
Yeah,
saying,
but I
I,
don't-
I was just saying that, like, I don't know. Maybe it's just for me, and maybe because I have to get over this comic thing. It's weighing me down a little bit. I got to get into it. 'Cause I'm so excited. I'm so excited for the Bad Batch because it got me so excited for the potential of this show and knowing that it's going. But it does say something about May 4th when we're. I don't know. I'm struggling to. I want news, man. It's news. It's May
Right.
4th.
I know,
Like, I feel like
I
I'm
know.
hungry for it. It really was the 1-2 punch of. Like the comic thing threw me out of it, but then I rewatched it, loved the episode, and then the Hasbro Pulse thing brought me right back down. I was like,
I
oh,
agree.
All right. To be fair, I really
Hasbro.
liked the Shock Trooper. The Shock Trooper was really cool.
but like
I
the
did
Imperial
enjoy it.
officer, what is that?
But I don't know who
Yeah.
who is
What is
that guy?
that?
I assume we'll see.
We don't know him yet.
Yeah, we don't know him yet. So yeah,
I think he'll be like the Callus of this
yeah,
series.
that's
maybe,
that's
so.
exactly what I thought.
I-
Just a guy.
I'm surprised
Yeah.
they didn't save those Target exclusive Clone Wars figures just for today reveal. I mean, I guess they went on
Very,
pre-order today,
very, very
didn't they?
hard to
So I guess
find.
that's fair. But
Very nervous.
Did they?
I thought they might have went on pre-order today. Maybe
I
not.
think it's tomorrow.
In Canada, Toys R Us in Canada.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah,
Well, if you're in
yeah.
Canada, and you want
there
those.
there's a possibility that they will be up on Target because they're Target exclusive in the U.S. Tomorrow. However, they are up for pre-order for the UK. I don't know its site to be honest, but that'll be
one of them
tomorrow.
sites. One of them sites. You're
One
on
of
the
them
internet.
sites, but yeah,
We'll figure it
I
out.
over here in the U.S. I'm super
don't know.
nervous because I just don't know.
Yeah.
how-
What do you think?
I
We
just
know
feel
what
like
site
it's
it's on?
Yeah.
very hard to
Come on.
for the U. What do you
Yeah.
mean? The U.S.
Come on. You think we know, audience? Absolutely not. We don't
listen,
know.
We don't got to wrap it up just yet, but I don't want to take away from the Goldman
Yes.
stream.
Yeah.
Again, we got
The
his
link's in
link there. Go check him out.
And also check out the HoloNet Marauders.
Of course.
The link is in the chat as
We
well.
still hold out for some
Thank you,
news.
AJ, for
I'm
coming on.
still gonna be on standby all day looking for some news, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Hope
Yeah.
I think we
would have
all
been
will
nice
be,
to
but
get
yeah.
something during the stream, but
I
you
know, yeah. That's what I
would've
was
been
thinking. I
cool.
was thinking
Yeah,
would've-
to just get like
someone
a
would've
huge
came
reveal
up,
or
but-
something. But I don't know. Still, just enjoy Star Wars. However you enjoy Star Wars.
Oh, yeah.
It's still there. You can still go watch Bad Batch again. All of it.
The
Bitch.
The
big
Bad
bitch.
Batch.
I got my goat a little bit. Why they got the nice art for Bad Batch? They still don't have the art for Rebels. Some Rebels.
You gotta
Yeah, I
get on
know.
there.
They did
Yeah,
all the
yeah, they're
art
gonna-
for
All of
most of the things
That is
except
strange.
Rebels. I was
Except for
kind of
Rebels.
shocked. I was like, wow.
All right. Well,
Bizarre.
it is
Oh,
2
it's
p.m. Johnny, thanks for coming.
Mhm.
Levi, thanks for being here as well. And of course,
Yeah,
AJ.
thanks for you coming. Hey man,
Thanks
you've
for you
been here
coming. Yeah,
days.
you're the
Yeah.
one who-
Oh,
you're
it's
the
true.
one who
Yeah, I
didn't
wasn't.
show.
I put. I wussied out last night. I didn't stay up.
Yeah.
But of course, AJ, thanks for showing up in the Hunter fit. That's
Yeah,
yeah.
Absolutely.
Well,
Rep
nice,
is
nice
great.
meeting you too. We'll keep in touch and we'll,
Absolutely.
have to talk about getting on the show.
All
So.
right. Well,
Yeah.
thank
Thanks
you
for
all.
having me, guys.
May the
Yeah.
fourth be with